In 2024, the world faces its largest election year, but AI experts warn of unprecedented challenges, signaling uncharted democratic terrain. Hello, and welcome back to our channel. Today we dive into a pressing global concern, the 2024 elections, touted as the world's biggest election year ever. As the UK, the US, and India gear up for historic polls, experts warn that the advent of powerful generative AI tools, such as ChatGPT and Midjourney, has left the world unprepared for the potential impact on the democratic process. Join us as we explore the challenges posed by AI-driven misinformation, deepfakes, and the urgent need for regulatory measures to safeguard the integrity of these crucial elections. The unprecedented scale of 2024 elections. In the looming shadows of 2024, the world braces itself for what experts predict to be the most substantial election year in history, with over 2 billion people expected to cast their votes across 50 countries. The scale of this democratic exercise is truly unprecedented. The UK, the US, and India, representing some of the largest democracies globally, are set to undergo national elections concurrently, marking a historic moment in the democratic timeline. What makes this momentous occasion even more significant is that it aligns with the mainstream integration of generative AI tools like ChatGPT and Midjourney. As these powerful AI tools become omnipresent in our digital landscapes, questions arise about their potential impact on the democratic process. Will AI-generated content influence voter sentiments? How might deepfakes, with their eerily realistic digital clones of political figures, sway public opinion? The intersection of cutting-edge technology and global elections sets the stage for a complex narrative, urging us to reconsider traditional notions of electoral integrity. As we approach this unprecedented scale of democratic participation, the need for a vigilant and informed electorate becomes more critical than ever. AI's impact on elections. In the run-up to the monumental elections of 2024, experts are sounding a clarion call regarding the uncharted territory we are entering with the widespread adoption of generative AI tools. Martina Larkin, the chief executive of Project Liberty, a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting internet safety, has emerged as a vocal advocate for increased vigilance. Larkin warns that politicians, positioned at the apex of influence, are particularly susceptible to the pitfalls of AI-driven misinformation. Deepfakes, a sophisticated form of misinformation, involve creating lifelike digital clones of prominent figures. This alarming trend has seen figures like US President Joe Biden, his potential opponent Donald Trump, and Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky fall victim to deceptive video clips. Even the voice of Labor leader Sir Keir Starmer has been cloned for nefarious purposes. The proliferation of deepfakes poses a grave threat to the democratic process, as these manipulative techniques could potentially shape public opinion at an unprecedented scale leading up to the 2024 elections. Martina Larkin emphasizes the urgent need for robust strategies to combat this rising tide of AI-generated misinformation. With political landscapes becoming increasingly digitized, the potential impact of false narratives on the electoral outcomes cannot be overstated. As we approach this historic election year, it becomes imperative to address the vulnerabilities exposed by generative AI tools, ensuring the sanctity of democratic processes worldwide. The question that looms large is whether the world is ready to confront this challenge head-on and safeguard the integrity of elections in the age of artificial intelligence. Regulatory responses to AI threats. Governments worldwide are grappling with the complexities of regulating AI technology in the context of democratic elections. In October, President Joe Biden unveiled proposals aimed at addressing the potential misuse of AI-generated content, including the mandate for watermarking such content. However, the speed at which governments are responding varies, raising concerns about the preparedness for the 2024 elections. The European Union has reached a deal on how to regulate AI, but the implementation won't take effect until 2025 at the earliest. This timeline poses challenges, especially when considering that the EU is due to hold parliamentary elections next year. In the UK, the government's cautious approach reflects a delicate balance between the need for regulation and the fear of stifling innovation. fact-checkers emphasize the urgency of public awareness to combat the dangers posed by AI-generated misinformation. The Online Safety Act in the UK demonstrates a proactive stance, with media regulator Ofcom tasked with raising public awareness of misinformation online. Social media platforms are legally obligated to swiftly remove illegal misinformation and disinformation, even if AI-generated, under the Act. The Elections Act further mandates transparency in political advertising, requiring an imprint with the name and address of those running campaigns. While regulatory responses are underway, the complexities of international coordination and the dynamic nature of AI technology demand a comprehensive and adaptable approach to secure the integrity of democratic processes. Challenges and criticisms of regulation. Despite the earnest efforts to regulate AI technology and mitigate its potential risks, significant challenges and criticisms persist. Shivaji Samdarshi, the chief product officer at cybersecurity firm Vinafi, underscores the limitations of relying solely on national regulations. He argues that a unified international approach is essential, as bad actors in countries like Russia or China may dismiss guidelines, presenting a global threat to the democratic process. The inherently borderless nature of the internet and AI technology calls for a harmonized global response, acknowledging that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Moreover, concerns about stifling innovation loom large, especially in countries like the UK, where the government has been cautious about the need for stringent regulation. Striking a delicate balance between fostering innovation and safeguarding against potential misuse remains a persistent challenge. The regulatory landscape is further complicated by the dynamic nature of AI technology, requiring adaptive and forward-thinking measures. As we grapple with these challenges, it becomes evident that effective regulation demands collaboration on a global scale, transcending geopolitical boundaries. Safeguarding democracy. Safeguarding democracy in the face of evolving technological threats necessitates a collaborative effort from various stakeholders. Kunal Anand, with a background in social media security and currently associated with Imperva, emphasizes the shared responsibility in protecting the democratic process. While platforms bear a responsibility to promptly take down fake content, individual vigilance plays a crucial role. Anand advocates for a multifaceted approach, urging people to verify information rigorously, be aware of confirmation bias, and diversify their sources of news. This collaborative effort extends beyond individuals to include governments, technology companies, and regulatory bodies. The Online Safety Act in the UK, for instance, places the onus on media regulator Ofcom to raise public awareness of misinformation online. Social media companies are legally obligated to take action against misinformation, risking fines if they fail to do so. The Elections Act, requiring an imprint on political advertising, reflects an acknowledgement of the unique challenges posed by AI-generated material. To fortify the democratic process, there is an increasing need for international collaboration. Anand highlights the limitations of national regulations, emphasizing the necessity of a unified global approach. The challenges posed by bad actors on the international stage demand a coordinated response that transcends geopolitical boundaries. As we stand on the brink of the world's most significant election year, the threat of AI-driven misinformation looms large. Governments, technology companies, and individuals must unite to implement comprehensive measures that safeguard the democratic process. The 2024 elections present an unprecedented challenge, but with collective effort, we can navigate the storm and ensure the integrity of our electoral systems in the face of evolving technological threats. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Thanks for watching.